Hello, Aquarius. Fancy meeting you here. My name is Heidi Corona. I'm going to be doing a mid-month October update with tarot. This is Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to draw your base cards from it. I'd like you to see me shuffling your cards. This is a real live reading for Aquarius, for the general collective of Aquarius. I'm aligned with love and light and God, and I'm here of service for the general collective of Aquarius for messages of your greatest and highest good only. If you do not know who I am Spirit Speak Psychic Medium Heidi, the one and only. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok, right here on YouTube. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, click that notification bell. And if you like the video, once you like it, like it. I have links in the description box. I'm going to pull additional cards from some other decks for you, and I will do my best to remember to show you what decks I'm using for some additional factors going on near mid-month October right now. Now, yeah, I am a real person just like you guys, and this is for the general collective of Aquarius, so I can only dive in so deeply. You must use your own free will and good judgment to let it land where it lands in your life. Wow. Beautiful reading so far. This is serious. To let it land where it lands in your life, you will know what resonates as truth for you in your heart. And please use your own free will and good judgment to make decisions based on how you feel about things and that they should be, okay? In your life, using your own free will and good judgment. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. It's been a heck of a day, Aquarius. I wonder if you had a heck of a day. That's your card there. All right, so Aquarius, mid-month October, this is what's going on. Oh, 8 of Cups. This is heavy energy. This is you walking away from something or something walking away from you. So what is going on? You're learning to cut ties with things that no longer serve you, Aquarius, and that's great. Sometimes it's a very heavy feeling. Sometimes it's really hard. It's really hard to make adjustments and changes to yourself in order to better your life. But know that when you do things in honor of yourself to better your life and better your path, that better things lay ahead. They may or may not include the same people, but better things, one way or another, lay ahead as long as you continue to keep choosing right. So this is what's going on. Please take it as it resonates. How you feel about this, 9 of Cups. I feel like you're doing your best to thrive alone. I feel like you're doing your best to be independent. I feel like whatever this is may not have been your decision. So you're trying to be like, yeah, well, I'll make it through this. I'm fine. I'm fine. Maybe it was your decision and you're still like, I'm fine. Woo, Aquarius. Get it. Get it, Aquarius. I feel this. How you feel about it, you're doing your best to feel strong and independent and not worried about the financial aspects or how you're going to make it. You're trying to really enjoy each moment as best as you can because, to be honest, I have to say, looking at the bigger picture is kind of scary. Okay, so you're doing a good job of trying to have some healthy energy. Now, others' perspective, King of Wands. Now, this is somebody who is assertive and dominant and in control. Somebody who takes big actions, okay? This can be an environmental perspective, Aquarius. You might be under a domineering boss now that you've left that old one. Although you're happy and thriving, now you've got some new rules to attend to or whatever this could be. Let it land where it lands in your life. This could be careers. This could be relationships. This could be someone really special to you. Just take it as it resonates now. But this is a person of action. This is a person of responsibility. This is someone who is truly, truly looking out for the situation. Okay? Now, the objective here is major arcana card number 11, Justice. Fairness, balance, equality. Okay? Legal issues resolved. Being the best version of you, being the best person that you can possibly be, looking in that mirror and deciding that you like what you see. Even if you don't necessarily see yourself in that light, looking in the mirror and you can live with who you are. And you can look around the room and live with who others are as well. Okay? I feel like some of that has not been balanced. But the objective here is to obtain balance all the way around, fairness, equality, to make sure that everyone does their part, even you. Everyone does their part, even them, equally, and give and take and share, okay? But what is the drawback and the holdup? You thought things were okay. You thought everything was going to be fine. You were building something. You were working towards something. You thought it was all right. And God stepped in, or the law stepped in, or someone stepped in and shook your whole thing and demolished it. And now you've got to start over. You've walked away. They've walked away. You've walked away, whatever this is, from the situation that could not be saved. Now, I'm not saying that it's over. I just have to say this. It's only over if you want it to be over, Aquarius. The choice is yours. It's up to you. Where you spend your energy, your time, and your focus, that is what will manifest in your life and magnify in your life. So think positive, think upward, think from the joy in your heart instead of that analytical mind that you might have. And yes, the old stuff that you thought was something is gone. But that doesn't mean that you can't still have a beautiful life that's different. It might include some of the same people. It might be at the same place. It might even be that same job, but a different position. It might be something totally new. But know that you can't go back. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because although you might feel that the last thing, or they might feel that it was healthy, that it was okay, that it was something I could live with, God does not want you to have something you can live with. God wants you to experience joy. God wants you to know true peace and love and harmony in life. Now, here's some additional factors from the Kipper fortune telling deck. Additional factors. The card is number 16, thoughts. I just said, keep thinking up, keep thinking big. You might be seeing a lot of 16s here and there. That might be a synchronistic number for you. The number 1 and 6 total up to the number 7. And 7 is the number of truth. And I was just saying, thinking your thoughts up, who are you thinking about? That shows a man right here who is just painting the picture of a woman that he cannot get out of his mind. I feel like maybe you painted a picture of the life that you were supposed to be living, and somehow that's been shaken out from under you, like someone just pulled the rug out from under you. But you still have that vision in your mind. Spirit wants me to tell you that even the vision that you hold in your mind is limited by your human perspective. Leave it up to God's hands. Pray for what you want to happen. This or better, God, please heal my life. Move us in a positive direction. Help me to live the best life that I can possibly live, God. These are things that's indicated for you to ask for. If you want to, if you really want these things, God can help you. Your angels, your spirit team, whoever you believe in. Past loved ones look out for you. You can ask them for help if you trust them more. I don't know who I'm talking to here at Aquarius. But people, your spirit team, your angels, they want to help you, but they won't force it down your throat. You have to ask for help. Now, God might step in and demolish something that you're spending way too much time and energy on, knowing that the end result will not be sustainable or not be something that you are pleased with. So during this period right now where I feel there's a stalemate, I feel this is a waiting period. You're trying to thrive and other people are trying to do things, but we don't even know what's going on. You've walked away from something. There's been some kind of legal objective here, or a balance that was desired here, a fairness and equality. Could be dealing with a Libra here, or Gemini. But regardless, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. I'm also hearing the name Rachel. So I don't know who I'm speaking with, but I'm talking to somebody here. Now, intentions and motives. This is from my own oracle deck that I've made. And one is your intentions and motives, intentions or motives. And one is the other parties, because there's a lot going on here, Aquarius, and I want you to have clarity. Now, this is your card. I got chills on this right now. Tumultuous. Okay, take it as it resonates. Maybe this is the other person and this one's yours. I'm plugged into many in the collective. So please, it's you and them, or them and you. Okay, you'll know who's what. You'll know these cards are very different. Tumultuous. Tumultuous is different, challenging, There's a lot going on. You can't pin it down. You don't really have a schedule. These can be bouts of anger within yourself or within that person. They could have a real fiery personality, pop off a lot. Tumultuous is about recklessness, scatterbrain. There's a lot of stuff going on in my environment and I can't really be pinned down. I can't sit still. There's some nonsense that I could stand to cut out of my life. It's making it unfathomable, right? There's some kind of hecticness, urgency, but your outer world reflects your inner turmoil. This is what it is. Your outer world reflects your inner turmoil. And this time, they're really saying, like crying out to God, becoming at peace with yourself, learning what you like and don't like, and what you will stand for and what you won't. And others too, learning how to control those parts of yourself that want to pop off sometimes. We all have that. We all have that. You know, when you do things you wish you could take back. So instead of wishing, pause before you do things that you might regret and really think it through. Play that videotape all the way through and see how it will end up. Does it match your vision of the long term, or does it screw you over? Use your free will and good judgment to kind of harness your emotions here and direct them where you want them to go. That's so indicated. Sometimes people can get a backlash. It's not even theirs. Directing your attention and your emotions where you want them to go, okay? The other party or yourself, take it as it resonates, is lonely, is isolated, is waiting. I dare say, waiting to see what happens, waiting to see if this is resolved, if there can be balance, fairness, equality, if this will work out, if you can rebuild something like this, waiting to see if you'll come back or take them back, waiting to see if this is truly it, or if you can work together. This person, though, I have to tell you, is so alone. Like there's that waiting, that pound sign right there that has your name on it, Aquarius, if you want it or not. It's up to you. Is this something worth coming back to? There's a lot of time and distance here. There's a lot of emotional waves here, but that person is loyal and faithful and true, and they believe in you. Maybe this is you believing in them, Aquarius. But I need to say, one of you guys still has some work to do. I dare say both of you guys. If this is a twin flame thing, some of the relationships I've been diving into have been like twin flame stuff. If this is a twin flame thing, maybe both of you guys ping each other energetically. We just have the most intense love, but we have these sparks that fly. These are lessons. Harnessing your emotions and then them harnessing theirs and learning to love each other in the right way instead, or if you can't, learning to be apart. Learning to love each other from a distance, learning to let go, learning to follow the rules. I have to say this. Now let's talk about what this problem is rooted in. And this is for the Soul's Journey, from the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards by James Van Praagh. What is this problem rooted in? Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I love this because I can see that mistakes have been made. A lot of mistakes have been made and people have walked away or been forced away, or you've walked away. You know what? I'm done with all these freaking mistakes that are going on. But you're using this time creatively to really get in touch with, wait a minute, where did I go wrong? Maybe I don't have to do that anymore. I see this, Aquarius. Where did they go wrong? Where did we go wrong? I see this here. Take it as it resonates. You're really becoming introspective with, I really have to say, they want me to say, taking responsibility for your own actions. And that is freaking awesome. That is what this is doing for you right now in mid-month October. You're really learning to look at you and who you really are and who you are in relation to other people in your life that you care about. You care about sending sparks or sending love. You care about how you come off to people. You're realizing that you don't have to be that same old person anymore just because people might expect it of you. Maybe that's how you've always been, but now you're cutting ties from the past. I want to just grab this selenite right here. You're cutting ties from the old version of you. That's what this time has done. That's what this tower has done. Really put things into perspective for you. Thank God. Now, the card that fell from the coolest playing card deck in the world, my website, spiritspeaks.org. Yes, that's a shameless plug. Is the Three of Swords. Three of Spades, which is also the Three of Swords. It's about heartbreak. Maybe you've never had your heart broken before like this. Maybe you broke someone else's heart. Maybe there was a third party infidelity thing. Please take it as it resonates, but it can mean that. This is about real damaging heart wounds. Man, I freaking hurt people. People hurt me. No more. I can't allow this to happen any longer. I want a better life, with or without you. I see this here for you, Aquarius. Good for you. Only you know what's right. Only you can paint that picture of the vision of your future that you will be happy with, that you will want to live with. But I have to tell you what, it takes co-creation, and that other person may not see the vision quite like you. So be willing to compromise and blend together. You cannot just hold your own space and say, nope, this is the way it is. It's this way or it'll never work. We have to compromise with people in our lives and know that maybe our way is not the only right way. And maybe our way isn't the only best way. In fact, did the best way get you here? Did the best way get you there? Did the best way get you there? Maybe it's time to listen to someone else. Maybe it's time to go to some counseling. Maybe it's time to seek some kind of mental health therapy, medication, see your doctor. We live in a 3D dimension, and some people's bodies just need that to help normalize them and balance them so that they can get by. Sometimes you may scoff at therapy or even group therapy, through group therapy sessions, right? You may scoff at that, but I'm telling you what, these can be healing aspects. You may have to do these kinds of things for a legal reason. If so, thank God. Get everything you can get out of it. Listen with your heart open and take what resonates for you and apply it to your freaking life. Someone is reaching you from heaven. Someone is throwing you a bone, Aquarius, and trying to help lift you up out of what you found yourself in and show you the way to a brighter future. And others are waiting to see you do this. It's going to happen. Your final guidance on the bottom of the deck here, Aquarius. Seven of Cups. This is about your emotions, all right? And we talked about that, harnessing your emotions, letting them go where you want them to go, saying what you really want to say and not just saying whatever. Not intentionally hurting people with your words. I got to say that too. Like, we do that, man. And we got to get better about it. All of us. You don't want to throw daggers with your words. And that's not what this card is about. But they're telling me right now to just mention that. Like, that's why this kind of stuff happened. That's why this kind of stuff happened. Because people said, look, you're more to put up with than, or I'm more to put up with than you're ready to handle. Or whatever this could be, okay? And you're doing okay, but that's not the 10. This is the 9, not the 10. And others are doing what they have to. They're detached emotionally and doing what they have to. Waiting. I dare say waiting for you to mature a little bit, Aquarius. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm really not. But 7 of Cups here. As you can see, this individual is trying to make a decision. He's like, I don't know. Which one? What do you think? He has no one to ask. It's just him alone. The water is rushing through and something's moving. He has to quickly choose, but he can't see what's inside. He can't see it. He doesn't have all the specs. He doesn't know all the details. He's not even sure exactly which one to choose, but he's trying to make the best decision possible. He has to use his gut feeling. He has to use his inner knowing. Aquarius, you're extremely intuitive. I know you are. You see a lot of things and connect a lot of dots, but that paints pictures in your mind that aren't necessarily always true. That could have caused some of this. That could be some of this, okay? Overthinking things. Thoughts. Come on now. Overthinking things, all right? So let's stop thinking with our brains and start thinking with our hearts. Okay, Aquarius? Because sometimes, your brains have gotten you right to where you're at, which is not a bad space to be in because you have a lot of opportunities and possibilities ahead of you, chances to make big moves and learn from your past mistakes and become the person that you want to be now, regardless of what anyone else might think of you or of your ability to do that. This is about you relying on your inner knowing. So when your mind wants to spin around, or even when you have something presented to you, what job, what town, what place, should I have this for lunch, that for lunch? Should I call them? Should I not call them? I want you not to roll these thoughts around in your brain, because we can get caught up in all this, and then, well, then I'll say this, and then they'll say that, and then I'll say this or something or whatever. And then you can have this whole conversation in your head and you never even picked up the phone because you think you know what everyone's going to say. Okay. So I want you, instead of the should I do this and should I do that and what about this option, what about that option, instead of thinking you have it all figured out in your head, I want you, Aquarius, in those moments to intentionally take some of your energy that's in your mind and breathe it down into your heart center, just like that. See, it might take several breaths. Grab some more of it and bring it down into your lungs. Pull it there while you breathe. Intend for this to happen, and it will happen. You will bring the energy from your headspace and down into your heart center. I got chills on this, Aquarius. You can do this. And then hold it there, okay? And sit in that for a moment. And ask yourself, not, should I call that person or should I not? Should I take this place or that place? Ask your heart, what do you feel I should do? And keep breathing and feel your heart. Don't let your mind talk to you. Ask your heart how it feels about proceeding in that direction and let your heart answer you. You may feel a heaviness. You may feel a pain in your heart. That's no, no, no. Those negative symptoms and signs are definitely negative indications, okay? But if you feel a heightened sense of joy, if you feel peace, if you feel calm about it, if you feel nothing at all because you're traditionally calm, those are more positive signs. I want you to think from your heart space, intentionally move that energy there. Feel into your heart, feel into your belly. You will get those gut feelings, okay? Maybe it's not a heart heaviness or an upliftment or a chills or a tingles. Maybe it's not those things for you. Maybe it feels like a punch in the stomach or you feel like you want to vomit. Those are also indications of not a good idea. Maybe you shouldn't do that. But maybe you feel a thrill, an excitement. Maybe you feel uh, really jazzed about this opportunity. That is an indication to follow that thread. This is what the Seven of Cups is about. I feel like you've been relying on your brain for so long and what you think you know to be true for so long and what people say things should be for so long. The spirit is inviting you to start feeling into these things in an emotional way. And I see that you are. Now that you're more alone, more isolated, less dependent on the outer environment, I see that you really are tuning into this inner knowing. And I want you to know, Aquarius, they're letting me know right now that all of the intuition that you hold in your mind is going to be coupled with this new body intuition. And you will be that much more in tune with sensing the environment. It's actually an up leveling that's happening for you at this time, is what they're telling me, is that you're now coming to terms with the body tuning, the extrasensory perception of your body, as well as the mind. You have that mind, but see, the mind can trick you sometimes. It can take you down rabbit holes or make you suspicious about things that you have no reason to worry about. Your body will not lie to you. Learn to sense into your body, and you can use these things in tandem to see the path in front of you and make better choices for your life. Aquarius, that is your message. Okay, they want me to. So underneath this was your bottom deck card, final guidance. But right underneath that, I have to give it to you. I got chills. This is a 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this is what you want. I feel like you're working towards this. You want a happy family. You want a happy home. You want to be joyous and free and financially set and have people that you can count on and depend upon. It's there. You need to use your intuition to guide yourself there. You're learning this now and you're doing a great job. Just stick to the rules and work on that, those emotional ups and downs, trying to become more balanced. And also the structure of your schedule, trying to, be more structured with that. That will help your energy seem less scattered and more composed. If you have a nice structured schedule to stick to, things written down on your calendar, a list to check off, these are all things that can help you feel like life is much more structured and you're in control of things than you may necessarily perceive at this time. All right, you're getting yourself into a better space. I send you so much love for mid-month. Again, if you enjoyed this video, click that little like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please click the notification bell. Always take it as it resonates. Let it land where it lands in your life for you, and use your own free will and good judgment to make decisions based on what you've heard here today with me. I appreciate you dropping a comment. I appreciate you dropping a comment and letting me know how this reading resonated with you. I'm a real person just like you guys. Again, my name is Heidi Corona. I do a lot of cool stuff on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok. My links are in the description box. I offer private sessions. I offer tarot videos, personalized tarot videos that you can order on your own. I also am teaching tarot the first weekend in November. I'm not sure when you're finding this video, but check me out. My links are in the description box. Until the next one, Aquarius, I send you so much love and blessings. You're on the right track. Just keep going. That's all you got to do. Make the next best right decision for you and feel it inside. You'll feel the dissonance, the tension, the resistance if it's not the right thing. If it feels like the right thing, it'll feel open. It'll feel like it's drawing you there. And it'll feel like something that you can live with. Thank you, Aquarius. I send you so much love and blessings. Bye.